Hey, hockey fans, how's everybody doing? The games are over for the night, so I thought I would do a quick video to review those games and then do the picks for Friday, seeing as there's only 3 games. So it should be a quick little video here. We'll review the games first. As everyone knows, when I did my video yesterday, it was the first one I've done this season. So here we go. Boston against the Islanders. Islanders took care of Boston in a big way. They won 7-2. We got that pick right. Pittsburgh against Washington. Washington won the game 5-2. Played a great game of hockey against Pittsburgh. We got that one right. Carolina, Tampa. Tampa took care of Carolina. That's 3 in a row for Tampa against Carolina, which is awesome. We got that one right. Dallas against Florida. It looked like Dallas was going to win this game. Going into the third period, they had a 2-0 lead against Florida. Florida comes back, 3 unanswered goals, and gets the W here. So we got that one right as well. Chicago against Columbus. Kane broke the scoring in the second period. I believe it was the second period, but they ended up winning 2-0. There was a goaltender change there. Subban was in net with a nice shootout for him. We got that pick right. Then Calgary against Ottawa. I didn't think Calgary would win this game, but I sure didn't think they would get beat 6-1 by Ottawa. Good for Ottawa. We got that pick right as well. We look at New Jersey and Buffalo. I did get that one wrong. It looked like Buffalo was going to win that game, but New Jersey ended up winning 4-3, so good for New Jersey. Detroit took care of Nashville 5-2. We got that one right. Edmonton 3-0 over Vancouver. Edmonton's on fire. That's their 5th win now. Mike Smith, another shootout. I think that's his 2nd one for the year, so he's on a roll. At the age of 39, it gives us old guys always a little bit of hope that there's some life left, which is awesome. Montreal and Winnipeg. It looked like Montreal was going to bounce back and get a victory, but Winnipeg played hard and played right through the game, ended up winning and doubling them 6-3. So best bet, Winnipeg, we got that one right. So we got a 1-0 streak on our best bet. My parlay, I got my 2 games right, but and I need to apologize because yesterday when I did my video, I thought the line for some reason was at 6.5 on that Boston-New York game. It was actually sitting at 5. Wouldn't have mattered. They got 9 goals in that game, so it wouldn't have mattered anyway. So best bet right. 2 games in the parlay right, but we didn't get the under right. Out of the 10 games, I picked 9 out of 10 right. So I was pretty happy with that. So let's get on to the 3 games for Friday, and we'll see if we can keep it going. As long as I can stay over 500, I'm having fun. I'll keep doing these videos, I guess, for a while anyway. First game, we've got the Boston Bruins against the New York Rangers. Boston Bruins 6-3-1 in their last 10 with a current 1-game losing streak. They have Tuukka Rask listed in net. Both goalies for this game have already been confirmed. The New York Rangers 4-4-2 in their last 10, also a current 1-game losing streak. Alexander Georgiev is listed in net for the Rangers. In the Mass Mutual East, Boston still sits in first with 24 points. The Rangers only with 15 points sit in 7th. Boston did get beat by the New York team, the Islanders. That was a 3rd straight win for the Islanders against Boston, 7-2. The Rangers' last game was also a loss to the Flyers, 4-3. Boston has won both games these teams have played this season, a 3-2 victory and a 1-0 victory. The Rangers will wish Panarin was not on a leave of absence playing this beat-up Boston team. But I think even without Panarin, I think that the Rangers can get a W here and beat Boston. So I'm going to first pick New York Rangers to beat the Boston Bruins. Second game, probably the game I'm most looking forward to of the evening. I'm going to actually make it my best bet. We've got the LA Kings going against the Minnesota Wild. LA Kings 6-3-1 in their last 10 with a current 6-game winning streak against the Minnesota Wild, who are 6-4-0 with a current 4-game winning streak. Minnesota has Kaapo Kakkonen listed in net, and LA has Cal Peterson. LA Kings are 3rd with 21 points. Minnesota's 5th with 20 points in the Honda West. The Honda West division is really tight. I was kind of looking at it. Between 5th and 1st, there's only 3 points. So tight. Every game is so important for these teams. The Wild lead the series 3-2. The last time they played, though, was a 4-0 win for the LA Kings. Kakkonen has played well. In his last 4 starts, he has won. And in those games, he only allowed 6 goals. Zuccarello is having a great season. I think he's got 9 points in the last 5 games. 2 hot teams. I'm not putting anything against LA because LA is, surprising a lot of people, and they're playing good hockey. Their last win, I think, was against St. Louis, which was a 2-1 victory. So this should be a really high-paced, exciting game. But I am going to pick Minnesota here. I'm going to pick Minnesota to end the winning streak that the LA Kings have got going here of 6 games. And I'm going to take the Minnesota Wild to beat LA for my second pick. On to the third and final match for Friday. We got the Colorado Avalanche going against the Arizona Coyotes. Colorado 6-3-1, current 2-game losing streak. Arizona 6-2-2, current 2-game winning streak. The Coyotes have got Darcy Kemper listed in net. Colorado has Philip Grubauer listed. Colorado sits 6th with 19 points in the Honda West. Arizona sits in 4th with 21 points. Last game for Arizona was a 4-3 shootout win over the Anaheim Ducks. The last for the Avalanche was a 6-2 loss to Minnesota. This will be the first time these teams meet this season. The one thing I look at when I'm looking at hockey and I'm picking teams is I look at energy, and I look at this Arizona team. They're playing a lot like Ottawa. They're playing gritty hockey, and they're playing for 60 minutes, and they're finding a way to win right now. And it's like they have something to prove, which is nice to see in this team. Colorado looks like they've kind of lost that, not playing it all the way I think a lot of people expected them to play this year. And I know there's still a lot of hockey left, but I'm going to look to Arizona here. I'm going to look to Arizona to beat Colorado. Arizona over Colorado is my third and final pick. So Arizona over Colorado, Minnesota Wild over the LA Kings, and the New York Rangers over the Boston Bruins. I think I'm picking all 3 home teams, actually. Minnesota Wild, my best bet. For a parlay, I don't know if I'll do a parlay. I'll obviously do something on the other games. I'm not sure what yet, but I'm just going to go with my best bet being Minnesota to beat the LA Kings. Hope everyone had a great Thursday. Hope everyone has a great Friday. Enjoy some hockey, and we'll talk again. Thanks for watching.